Hi everyone, BGBear27 again. So just doing a response to Shemu So. He, on my Bioshock unboxing video, he asked if I was going to do a first impressions video of the game. I wasn't at the time, but because he asked, I thought, why not? I'm not great at talking, as you probably, if you watch a lot of my videos, you'll see. And I'm also not very good at articulating things. So I'll just explain how I feel about the game at the moment. Well, where to start? I'll start graphically, really. I'm not a big graphic, I don't mind graphics because I'm a big retro gamer, so it's not the be all end all of, a game. But I don't like these pastel coloured games. Like with Dishonored, it was supposed to be like a watercolour painting, and I didn't like that. I like rich textures and stuff. And that's what Bioshock Infinite's like. The other two I feel look better, and they're older. I mean, I haven't played them for a while, so they might not be, but from what I remember, they were more richly in detail, and like what am I trying to say? The texture detail was a lot higher. So when you looked at something, you had lots of texture. Whereas in Bioshock Infinite, it's very smooth. Everything's smooth and pastel-y. The other thing I'm not liking is with Bioshock 1 and 2, it was very claustrophobic and very atmospheric, and you're constantly worried about what's going to be around the next corner. And I love that about you had that kind of survival horror / feel to it, and then, like I say, it felt very claustrophobic, and the atmosphere in that game was just so heavy. In this, it doesn't feel like that at all, because a lot of the time you're walking around this big open-aired city, so you're not getting that claustrophobic, squeezed into a tiny space that you're trying to get out of and you're trying to survive in, because you're in this big open world. I mean, in parts you are going into buildings and you fight inside buildings, which is quite restrictive, but you don't get the same feel from it as you do from 1 and 2. You just doesn't feel the same at all. The other thing that annoyed me was because I like to explore all the different areas, so for about the first hour of the game, I didn't fight anything at all. You get to the city after the lighthouse section, and you just wander the city for ages. And if you're trying to look at everything and explore everything, I mean, it took me an hour before I was even I shot a gun at this, not to give too much away, but you go through this little area and it's kind of like an old carnival, and they have like some shooting galleries, so you can shoot like a shotgun and a rifle. And that's it. That's all I did for about an hour. So it took quite a while to actually get into it. And then once you have played it for a little while and you meet up with Elizabeth, there's another big section, like a good 20 minutes, 30 minutes, where you're not in battle again. You're just walking around the city, just not really doing anything. And there seems to be a lot of sections like that where you're just walking. Like, I'm on one now. I'm in a section now. I did these 2 rooms off to the side, which were battles, and now I've gone through the centre bit, and I've been walking for like 10 minutes, and nothing's happened yet. So that's a bit annoying. The other thing that is annoying, they've kind of changed the mechanics of it a little bit, I think, because I can't really remember 1 and 2. And when I did 1 and 2, they used to have an achievement where not to use Vita chambers. So I used to, if I died, I used to reload. So I can't really remember. But in this one, if you die, you're in battle, your enemies will come back with more life. When you spawn back, if you've taken half of the life off of an enemy, some of it will be back. You lose some money, and it's just very annoying when you're essentially you're having to use in-game currency to pay to come back to life, and that's just fucking shit. In my opinion, I don't mind the health of the bad guys, because yeah, fair enough, it's my fucking fault that I've died. But to penalise you with the money that you've been collected in the game is very annoying, because it takes quite a bit for when you come back. And I'm playing it on hard, and I am dying loads because it is shit hard. So it's getting very annoying that I'm losing so much money all the time because I'm dying. But that, it's a hard game, so maybe it levels out. I don't know. And then, like I said, it is very hard. It's a lot harder than the other ones. I don't mind it being hard. It's good because it's a challenge, and it means it's going to take me a while to do it. Because I found Bioshock 2, even though it's a brilliant, fantastic game in my opinion, it was a little bit too easy on hard. So this one's a very good challenge. So I'm enjoying that bit of it. Shooting wise, it's a very solid shooter. All the mechanics are there. The buttons are just doing my head in. Like A is jump, Y is change weapon, and then X is reload and pick stuff up. Obviously your triggers, and then is Y change weapon? So now I've said that. No, Y is not change weapon. So Y is melee. See, Y is melee. Right bumper is change weapon. Hold left bumper to change like your powers and stuff. Up on the D-pad is play your Vox voice things, which are kind of like the tapes you used to collect in Bioshock, the first two. And then press down, and it will do a little line on the floor to show you which direction you've got to go. So I'm really struggling. I don't know why, but I'm really struggling with the buttons. I think it's because they've changed the configuration of the buttons from the other two, and it's not like a standard layout. Well, not to me anyway. It doesn't feel like a standard layout of a first-person shooter. The other thing that's annoying is with that arrow thing, there's no map. So there's no way of... Well, I can't find it. If it's fucking in the game, I don't know where it is. But I can't find a map for you to see where you've been. There are keys that you get in the game, and it says to you that there's like side missions you can do, and you have to like backtrack on yourself to like find the doors that are locked. Well, how the fuck am I supposed to backtrack when I can't find where I'm bloody going because there's no map? It's very, very annoying that there's not even a mini map. There's just no map whatsoever to show you where you're going. The other thing that's changed from the first two is you can only hold 2 weapons. Don't know whether that's going to change as it goes on, but you can only have 2 weapons at a time. So upgrading weapons is like pretty shit, because you could spend loads of money upgrading a weapon and then you might not find one for ages. So it's not like where you could have every weapon in your inventory. The other thing, the 4 powers that I have so far just seem a bit pants. One makes people go up in the air, one throws like a little fireball thing. It's not even a fireball, it's like a little bomb thing. One puts crows on people, but on hard that just fuck all. I can't remember what the other one is I got, but yeah, they just seem a bit pants at the moment. I haven't really used them. It keeps coming up on the screen saying, do not forget to use your blah blah blah. So yeah, I'm just running around shooting people. Story-wise as well, I mean, I've been on it for, I don't know, 3 or 4 hours, and I still don't really know what is going on, really. With no spoilers, because we already know this anyway, the only bit that I know of is who you are. You've gone there to get this girl to repay a debt to someone that we don't know who it is, and that this city is run by a false prophet that everyone thinks is God, and you're supposed to be like the destroyer that's come to take him down, and everyone's like trying to stop you, basically. And you're just trying to get Elizabeth out of there. That's all I know of the story within like 3 hours. Just doesn't seem to be giving me anything at the moment. So I know naff all of the story. So it's a bit basic in my opinion at the moment. So overall at the moment, I would give my opinion. I mean, I know people have been really like loving this game, or like critics anyway. At the moment, I'd give it a 6 out of 10 on my first impression. It's nowhere near as good as the other two. Like I say, story at the moment is non-existent and a bit basic. Shoot is okay, like the mechanics is good. Maps really let me down on that. Oh, and the other thing I forgot, it's all autosave. So you can't save whenever you want. It will only save in certain points. And if you will say like you've got to go out or something, well, you can't just save it. You could end up playing for another 20-30 minutes before it decides it's going to fucking save for you, before you can turn it off. Because if you don't, you could end up going. Like one point, I was playing it for ages, and then I went to bed and I turned it off. So then I come back thinking it would have saved, and it hadn't. I lost like an hour, so I had to do like a whole hour again. It really fucked me off. So yeah, there's no save whenever you want either. That's gone. So like I say, overall 6 out of 10 at the moment. I'm hoping that my impression will get a lot better as I play on. But for now, would I recommend it? I would recommend it for hardcore Bioshock fans. People new to the series, I wouldn't. I would say go and buy the first one and start there, because it's dirt cheap and it's amazing. And if you are wanting to buy Bioshock Infinite, I'd wait a couple of months till it comes down in price, because at the moment, to me, for what I pay for it, it's not as good as the first two. So, but I will do once I've completed the game, I'll do another review and let you know my final thoughts on the game. So there you go. Yeah, so hope that was okay for you, Shenmue So, and yeah, that's it pretty much. Thanks all for watching. Please keep subscribing, and I'll see you again soon. See you later.